Hey everybody, Heather here. Welcome back to Retropiece Theater and our playthrough of King's Quest VI. Last time we talked to the ferryman and he gave us some background information about the royal family and the feuding that's going on between the islands. But most importantly, he told us about a magic map that the pawn shop owner knows about. So we're going to head back to the marketplace and go past this house here. But we're going to make a quick detour before we go into the pawn shop. We're going to go back into Allie's books.
Good day again.
And
How may I help
Jalo is
you?
here. I love Jalo. He's such a sweetheart. Let's talk to him.
Good day, sir. Is there anything you can tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
I'm sorry, but I have no time for idle conversation. I'm too worried about the princess.
But Jalo, if you know the princess...
Excuse me again, sir. You mentioned the princess.
I told you I'm not interested in talking to strangers.
So, just like with the guard dogs in the first episode, who made a big deal about us being strangers, we are going to show the ring to Jalo.
Determined to learn more about the strange man's relationship with the princess, Alexander shows the man his insignia ring and formally introduces himself.
I'm sorry to insist, but my name is Alexander of Daventry, and...
I appreciate the offer of the ring, Alexander, but I'm afraid I'm already spoken. Daventry? Where have I heard of Daventry? Flying flit mice. You must be Prince Alexander. Cassima told me about you when she arrived home. How came you here?
Why, by a ship now wrecked upon the sand. But you know Cassima? She truly spoke of me?
Aw.
Yes, I saw her briefly when she first returned home. She mentioned a prince to me, the Prince Alexander of Daventry. I'm afraid that was before she was told about her parents' deaths. You see, she arrived home a few weeks too late. The king and queen thought they'd never see her again. It is said they died of heartbreak. I'm afraid she's blamed herself.
What a terrible homecoming. If we had only known.
Terrible indeed, poor thing. Everyone in the kingdom seems to despair with her these days. The streets are silent.
Where is she now?
The princess is sequestered in mourning. It's a rather dated tradition, and not required, but the Wazir says she insisted out of respect.
I see. You've yet to say who you are and how you know the princess.
I? Oh, pardon me. My name is Jalo. I am clown to the royal court and have been since the marriage of Cassima's parents, King Calipham and Queen Alaria. Oh, those were the happy days. The pair of them were so full of joy and life, so in love. And Cassima's birth. It would be hard to explain how long they had waited, how they had hoped for a child. I mean, she was such a charming little thing, smart as a whip, kind and sweet. Oh, she means everything to this kingdom, Alexander, and to me. I'm so terribly worried about her.
About her grief over her parents, you mean?
Well, the truth is, I do not trust the Wazir or his plans for Cassima.
Me neither.
I'm still living at the Castle of the Crown as court clown, his clown. But it is more to keep my ear to the ground than out of loyalty. I wish I knew what the princess thinks these days. If only I could find Sing Sing, Cassima's pet nightingale. I might be able to send the princess a message. As it is, I must wait for the end of her seclusion. Now I'm afraid I must hurry back to the castle. I'll try to return to the bookshop again later.
Thank you for speaking with me, Jalo. I hope we meet again soon.
Alright, lots of important expository information there. But now, we gotta wait until Jalo leaves the screen before we can do anything. Okay, now we'll go into the pawn shop.
Good day.
And look, it's the creepy guy in the black cloak again. I think he's following me.
Excuse me, merchant, but the ferryman mentioned that you might have a magic map of the land of the Green Isles.
Why, as a matter of fact, I do. I keep it under the counter. It's been gathering dust so long that I nearly forgot about it. It was quite a few years ago, you see. The estate of a wealthy wizard fell into my hands when he died. It was useless magical junk
The
mostly.
wizard who magicked
which
himself into an
reminds me, I've still
artwork.
got some things of his in the back that I need to dump out. Anyway, the magic map was the one true treasure in the lot. The wizard was quite old and feeble and had enchanted the map to aid in traveling. It is said that one need only desire to be on an island depicted on the map to find oneself there. It is a very valuable map, as you can imagine. Unfortunately, no one is interested in traveling these days. It is far too dangerous with the current state of the kingdom.
What would you take for the map?
I would normally want something magic in return, but since I am hardly overrun with prospective buyers, I would be willing to take anything of equal value in exchange.
Well, Alexander doesn't really have much right now, and the only thing he has of any real value is his family ring. So we're gonna...
Would you be willing to
that
take
for
my
now.
family ring in exchange for the magic map?
Daventry, are you a king then?
No, that's my father, King Graham. I'm just Alexander.
Oh, he's so
Well,
modest.
Prince Alex, she is a beautiful ring. Are you sure you can part with such a unique family heirloom?
The ring does mean a lot to me. I didn't always have a family, you know. Still, it is only gold. There are more important things at stake now.
Then you now own a magic map, Prince Alex. I will keep your ring out of sight for a few days. If you find anything else of great value in your travels, you can come back for your ring. I would hate to see it melted down for gold. Ah, and a warning about the map. It will only operate when you are out in the open and within sight of the sea. The limitation has something to do with the teleport spell ingredients. You might try the beach.
Thank you. You are very kind. And I'll remember about the map.
Now we can finally get around the islands. Oh,
Suddenly, the old man in the concealing cloak sneaks past Alexander, and with a sneaky dart of his hand, steals a mint from the candy jar. The old man stuffs the mint into his mouth and wobbles unsteadily out of the pawn shop.
seconds later, in the castle.
Master! I followed Prince Alexander as you wished from the pawn shop owner. He just abstained.
Shamir's a little drunk.
Just reprieved. He just got a magic map.
You fool! You've been eating those mints again. I ordered you to stop that.
Yes, Master.
Now, what is this about a magic map?
With the map, Prince Alexander could travel anywhere as quickly as I can.
I thought I took care of the only means of travel. By my scimitar, I can't have him stirring things up now.
By my scimitar? Who
Get a
says
hold of
that?
yourself and listen carefully, Shamir. Go to the other islands and tell them...
Uh-oh. Okay, well now we have definite confirmation that the creepy guy in the black cloak is the genie. following me around. But we are going to take a page out of his book and take one of these mints here.
Alexander takes a mint.
And we're going to leave the pawn shop. Okay, now the map, as the pawn shop owner says, we can only use it when we're in sight of water. So let's head back to the beach. And if you notice though, we have a little friend up here in the tree now.
A nightingale perches on a high branch of the tree. She sings the most beautiful song Alexander has ever heard.
And Jalo said something about Casima's pet nightingale having gone missing. So we'll just keep that in mind for right now. We're not going to do anything with the nightingale just yet. We're going to go ahead and head back to the beach. And here we are back where our ship crashed on the reefs. And next time on Retropiece Theater, we are finally going to get off this island and see what else there is to see. Thanks for watching. Be sure to share and subscribe, and we'll see you later. Take care.